poor results last time, so I'm just going to have to keep working to get out of that rut. So, yeah, I mean, your performance results do matter. I mean, as they should in a tournament.
Well, no doubt. But, I mean, Yoda Cage, it's about the irony, you know? It's about the reversal. It's just... That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You know what's funny is I get to have that conversation with him. I get to go, hey, remember that tweet you made? I cannot wait. Literally on the edge of my seat.
I'll be completely out of the Twitter loop if I'm being frank, because I got rid of my Twitter 2 years ago.
Hey, brother, you're not missing much.
Yeah.
A lot of the Smash world is on there, though, so it's good to keep up with that. You curate your Twitter enough, you won't see most of the garbage. That's what I've learned.
Yeah. I just go on Twitter because, I mean, not Twitter. I go on Instagram because there are ways that you don't ever have to see it in the first place on there.
That's fair, that's fair.
That's why I stick to that. But enough of that debacle. We're moving on to, as we said...
Beautiful Joe music.
Beautiful Joe
I don't know.
music to Tweek and Horn 4.
The only game I've seen Beautiful Joe in is literally Marvel vs. Capcom. So, couldn't tell you. I've never played Beautiful Joe. Okay! This is going to be interesting. I don't remember if I've ever seen Tweek's Aegis collection of breasts.
I have a little bit of
He was here last week.
I mean, he was here last week, but I wasn't here last week.
I have some character bias toward Ken, but if what these people in chat are saying about Pyra being good on this guy's behalf, then I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely two very strong characters, definitely two very strong players, I would say, on the field here. And you know, I have confidence. I think this will go well. This is a Horn 4 moment. Very excited. Interested to see how Tweek's Aegis handles a character like Ken, who is naturally very, very aggressive. Naturally wants to be point blank. The littlest bit of... Oh, never mind. All right. Well, that's how they handle Ken. The no snap the ledge, we take advantage. That's how you do it.
Pyra's reach is really good, so that's how that dunk can work to her advantage.
No doubt, no doubt. Looking for a little bit of whiff punish action here. Single aerial into the weight. A classic strategy, especially on characters that maybe have a little bit more lag than you would like.
Yeah, well, you're mentioning how Ken is aggressive, but the one thing I can tell you as someone who plays a lot of Street Fighter is Ken is definitely aggressive, but only really up close. If it's from a distance, it's not going to work in your favor, so this could very well be a rough matchup for Horn 4.
Definitely the weaker fireball of the two Shotos.
Much stronger close combat, but much weaker Hadokens. That's essentially the way Ken fights.
Not quite able to snag that stock off of the DP there. Nice little parry. This should be a kill, and it is.
Very nice use of the Shoryuken.
Honestly, looking good. Good recovery there. Nice little weight. When you're dealing with a character who can easily spike you, it's about patience and about mix-up. You want to take your time, wait for the whiff, and then the one time you need to come back immediately and can't go as fast as you can, wait as long as you can. And if you never see it, pull the trigger early. That's the secret. Nice little combo there. This is rough. This is a rough percent for Ken, just because you're getting batted around very easily. Interesting to see the no switch to Pyra. I sort of agree with it though, because the pacing is going to be more like Mythra's area here. But we are living to 184% pretty much because of Mythra. I won't lie. We're going to need something to hit a little harder. Gotta say this forward throw won't do it. And now we're looking at 205. The down tilt literally almost killing. That's remarkable.
Yeah. For someone playing a character that does not do well with distance-based fighting, Horn 4 is surviving this stock very well.
Really doing very well, yes. Absolutely. The should they play here? You gotta wait out the spinning sword. I refuse to call it by its real name.
What is its real name?
Whatever the hell she said. Oh. That is gonna find the kill at 225%.
Well, speaking of calling something besides its real name, do you know what a lot of Street Fighter fans like to call the Tatsumaki Senpukiaku?
What, the spin kick? The tornado kick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some pound cake! So you might as well start saying that whenever you see the Tatsumaki come in.
Absolutely. Nice little whip punish there with that F-tilt. The Mythra F-tilt. Man.
Tweek is really tweaking his stats in this tourney. I mean, look at this Pyra.
Excellent grab. Just raw patience here. There's a lot of whiff punish you're seeing from Tweek's gameplay here. Understanding that, you know, one of these two characters is going to have to commit a significant amount more to actually get something done. Good drop of shield. That would have broken, I'm pretty sure. It was a great call to drop the shield there. We are back on stage, though. That is a rough hit. This is not where we want to be. I like that focus attack. I like the dash back, but
oh, what
a
the
tech!
heck?
What a tech. That is a game saver.
That was a spike to assure you can have gone back up, back to a semi-fall.
Absolutely great DP and 121 on Ken. I mean, he lived to 225 last game, or last stock. Let's see if we keep it together.
Yeah, let's see if Horn 4 can hold Tweek off and possibly sneak out a win.
Yeah, I think Tweek is maybe sticking with Pyra here, looking for that whiff punish, but this character is going to struggle a little bit more in that regard. Her hits are going to hurt more, but she doesn't necessarily have the speed to dash in, dash out, and find the opening. She has to just sort of threaten. Not always the easiest when you see how, see how she's moving, right? Most things are getting blocked, and we're at 171. Excellent movement.
Making good use of that focus attack to hold off.
Doesn't quite get the full combo there. That's gonna be good damage. Why is Tweek holding in?
Holding in because he said he wants some pound cake and she doesn't want to give it to him.
Oh my lord. Interesting. Love the grounded base play here. Excellent parry.
Those parries are very spot on.
Absolutely. And we are back on the Mythra. This is a character that's gonna find those openings, but he's not gonna find those kills. That's sort of the thing. But oh, never mind. Foresight exists. I forgot about that.
But look at Horn survive this stock. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Is this a Horn 4 moment?
If he manages to get a K off this, I am gonna
I think Mythra's
do
dead
something.
if
I
he
think so
gets
too.
a down tilt DP.
I think so too. I'm very excited.
Mistimed that focus attack. He was
were-
able to break through the second
We
barrier.
were almost 4-4. All right, whatever. I mean, it was almost the sickest game one of all time. Almost.
If that were a knockout, that would have been a Kodak moment.
It's a Horn 4 moment.
Horn 4 moment, yes.
Shout outs to... Who started it? Was it JDL started Horn 4? Could somebody fill me in on this? I haven't been keeping track of it. I just know that JDL has it in his name on Twitter. Are we going to keep it up? We are going to
Same
keep
characters.
it up. Same characters. Honestly, this is 100% doable, which is an obscene thing to say, all things considered. But it is. 100% is. All right, nice 11% jab because this character doesn't live by the rules. They don't get the 10% jab; they get the 11%.
She needs it.
Ooh, yeah, she needs it. Excellent with punish there. That is a never mind. We did the wrong version. I was gonna say it's a max damage combo. That joint was not. So like that's what Tweek's been doing. That's been getting Horn 4 to 225%, right? It is the land, wait, where's the air dodge, where's the focus attack, where's the whiff punish opportunity. That's what's consistent. Horn 4 has to show no fear. That's the secret here. Tried to parry the last hit, I saw that, that's respectable. Okay, I like the fireball usage.
Yeah. Ken's Hadokens might not be strong, but as long as it slowly builds up the damage, that'll open up so many doors for Horn 4 to go in for that KO.
Well, that's the thing about a fireball. It doesn't matter how good or bad it is, it's a fireball. And as a result, it's going to do the job. It could do 0 damage, and the fact that it's on the screen, it can still, even the slightest bit, be a threat.
Yeah, but the one advantage that Ryu has over Ken is that Ryu can throw the shotgunettes, which has multiple hits, and also because Ryu's more about distance, it's a stronger fireball.
Absolutely. Alright, focus attacks are coming out. I mean, if you were going to focus attack mash on a character, she's
that
dead.
was beautiful.
She's so dead.
That was more beautiful than a field of tulips.
I would love to see this happen. I want it to be known. This would be excellent. This is, and again, like, Pyra, if Tweek is going to float around on Pyra here, these whiff punish opportunities are going to be much harder to get unless he just shield pokes. That'll work. Shield poke up air, falling from the back. Little unfortunate. Gonna clip Ken's elbow sticking out of the block. Oh, Tatsu into shield. A little bit of a mix-up situation, a little RPS situation there after the Tatsu. Maybe playing a little patient on it. That's the wrong way. Step it up, my man. All right, I like that. Make use of the frame advantage. We are back on Pyra now. We're back on Mythra now. This is, see, the Mythra is going to play the, oh my god, he's actually just dying to Shoryu's at 80! I'm so, oh my god, it's happening! It's happening. It's happening. Alright, now listen,
all not get too comfortable.
All we need to do is lift 250% and kill with Shoryu on Mythra at 5. That's all we need. We need to down tilt Mythra at 5%. This is off to an amazing start. All right, not quite a conversion there. I love the movement. I love the movement. Oh my god, the coverage of the platform. This is actually kind of abuse here. I'm not gonna lie. 3-hit move versus Ken doesn't seem to be going too well. All right, F tilt, not going to get the conversion. Good DI out. Looking a little antsy though. Definitely trying to run in. Lots of rolls. Okay. Let's relax. All right, nice landing. He's dead. He dropped it.
I'm seeing the Shoryuken's coming. We got something coming.
Okay, we are losing our rage, but we are getting back our staling. This is 100% doable.
He's just got to break her defenses and then go in for maybe a 1-2-3 and then a Shoryuken, and that should be the end of it.
Absolutely.
But Tweek is trying everything in his power to make sure that Horn 4 will not get that chance.
But this is the hard part. This is when Homeboy's going to tighten up. Good damage, good damage.
Tweek is locking all doors and shutting them.
I love that air dodge. That's a great call. This recovery is going to have to be... That was good. That was good. Wait for the whiff. Okay, landing. He's dead. He's literally dead.
Oh my god!
Dead.
Oh, never mind.
Right,
still going.
He's a maniac!
Shoryuken! What the hell?
Why did you do that? Please do not die to that. Okay, thank you.
If he still manages to win after all this, I'm...
Cornered versus Pyra. This is going to be rough. Excellent air dodge. Play the ground again. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's
excellent
parry. Oh my god,
that is it! We are 1-1!
That was so cool and skillful. It was stupid.
Top three in the world getting folded. Excellent work. Excellent work by Horn 4. This is a Horn 4 moment. We are Horn 4 friendship. We are. This is the reverse 2-0. This game 3 moment.
That parry to follow up. Oh my loving god, that was beautiful.
Oh, boo! Boo! Okay, he picked a different character.
A Smash 4 staple.
Picked a different character. That's fine. I don't care. 100% doable. Let's play some neutral. I will say, this matchup might not be too easy, honestly, all things considered.
One thing that's definitely going to be hard in this matchup is the fact that Diddy Kong is shorter, so much of Ken's punches will probably just go right over Diddy's head.
It's potentially the case, but I mean, the hurtbox shifting isn't too severe. What I'm worried about here is the potential for the banana to just find snipes on a largely grounded Ken. He is going to want to keep his feet planted on the ground for those down tilts. So any whiff punish with that banana could hurt exponentially.
And Tweek so far is making a good use of tossing that banana around to play tricks on Horn 4's
That's
blind. And
just
there's
a kill. Mad aware, not gonna lie. All right, we have 8% on the board. All right, okay, that's damage. Nice 30. We are getting kicked in the face though, not great.
Yeah, if Tweek manages to land a hit with that side B, Horn 4 better know he's in trouble, so he's got to do everything he can to block against that side B.
I like these sort of dash backs. I do like how he's playing the positioning versus the banana. I mean, you can only throw a banana in cardinal directions, right? So like that diagonal position is good as long as you're watching for the positioning midair. Oh!
And that was a spike KO to
blowing up the jump from ledge. Getting a little antsy. Horn 4 giggling to himself just a tad bit.
Anyone who said don't play with your food, clearly Tweek is making a good point why you should.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna be real. We will not go quietly until this is good night, Horn 4. This will not be it. This is not the end.
There's potential for a 3-stock, and it's possible, but Horn 4, and that's a 3-stock to Tweek!
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
That was an exciting matchup no matter who won. I enjoyed that match all the way through.
He took the game off of Tweek. He took the game. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, what do you think then? I'm very excited for this matchup. Silvio, a known hero enjoyer, a character that can do things, no doubt. No doubt. And honestly, if I see the Tweek Aegis come out one more time, I believe he knows what's happening. I believe he knows what he's signed himself up for. That's just personally how I feel. Now, when you're a player as good as Tweek, you can kind of do whatever you want, but you have to accept the consequences. You know, as we saw in the last set, Tweek was on stream for.
I mean, everything has a trade-off, and that includes the character you play, and that's what K. Rool learned against Pyra Mythra.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, Charm knows what he gets into every time he turns on this game, honestly. He plugs in his controller, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's signed up for that. Okay, we are seeing the... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Brace for impact.
It had to be Hero.
It's gonna happen.
My biggest nightmare of all fighting characters is Hero. Or sword fighter character specifically.
You should fear him. Alright, let's get scary. Let's do it. Hero is a character that is going to blow up a lot of like very patient play very well, but tends to struggle in disadvantage in situations like this. Outside of his 7-frame up B out of shield, which is actually very good, generally speaking, we got slow moves. We might hit hard, but we don't hit fast. Without Acceleratle, we're going to be kind of stuck a little bit, especially for a character as fast as Mythra. So you're going to see this 80-some% rack up before we even maybe get to play.
And
that's the opportunity we're looking for.
And the other thing you gotta realize when you're taking on Hero, do not get one stock behind, because then they'll leave so much room for Hero to get that kamikaze and win the game.
No doubt, it's potentially the case. But we have Acceleratle on the field, probably Hero's best move, I would say. Enables a lot more kill opportunities, a lot more ability to play neutral versus characters that are much faster than him. Just because now he's, I mean, look at him go. Look at him go. Actually, a little unfortunate on the drift there, a little late on the back air. That is a potential kill? Yes, sir. That is going to find it. We are going to look at another Acceleratle, though. That is like 3 in a row. That's actually really good. All right, love the cross-ups there. Love the use of the different B attacks. Silvio looking for an opportunity here with a lot of like neutral jumps and whatnot, and Tweek is just taking advantage of the faster frame advantage. Frame data, at the very least.
Yeah, this is so far a very rollicking match. This is exciting.
No doubt. There's a good Acceleratle there as well. That's going to help get off the stage. But Tweek, what a great chase down. What a great chase down. One of the very few characters that can actually chase down, and Tweek actually making it happen. All right. We're not quite finding all the things we're looking for. Psych Up going to come out, but is easily whiff punishable. Very long animation. Is going to take the death for it.
One thing is for certain, Silvio is probably, well, that's not even certain at this point, but it's very unlikely that Silvio is going to get to use that kamikaze at this point.
Not unless he's an absolute maniac. Which, I mean, hey, some people are built like that. All right, we got the spicy meatball on the field though. This is a potential kill opportunity off in there. If we ever get to see it. Right now, we are looking. It's not looking too hot for Silvio. This is where Hero really struggles. Is this sort of reset to neutral, finding the hit that can maybe give us the opportunity to start setting up our moves.
Oh, he missed the fireball.
The meatball is going to be whiffing, and that F tilt is going to find it. That looked mad hard.
Tweek took the floor, bleached it, and polished it clean.
Absolutely. That
was a very clean game.
That was not an easy. That did not look very easy for Silvio to fight. But that's the kind of thing that Hero struggles with, and Silvio is going to have to find some major opportunities. We saw early on. We saw the full hop into the whiff punish down air, going for the side B afterwards. That adds like 40%, maybe more, just because side B does like 25. But like without opportunities like that, Hero does really struggle. The other thing is, obviously, you can't just keep the menu open at all times. Little Persona action. Did Ultimax actually get rollback, or did that never come out?
Yeah, it's out already.
It's out right now, right?
Yeah, beta's out on Steam right now.
Is anybody playing it? Because I kind of want to play it.
Yeah, I know people playing it.
All right, word. I think I should learn that game. I think it looks like fun. All right, here we go. That's an 8% jab. God bless. Wait, why is it 8% jab? Shouldn't it have been 10% jab? Something's going very wrong. I must have whiffed the first hit. All right, let's do it. 25% on the board because that side B is ridiculous. I see. Now, I like this. This is the sort of range that Hero is going to really thrive in. Finding those side Bs and those, and like making that sort of spacing with the up B. That back air is going to hurt though, but Mythra is definitely the character that's going to put the most hurt on. Right? Because of her ability to dance around, and Silvio finding the opportunity after that cross up to just dash away to try to take some space.
So far, Silvio's doing a very good job, or Tweek's doing a good job keeping Silvio from getting a good hit.
Oh, finding the Acceleratle is huge. He's going to make that recovery way nicer. Good whiff punish, though. Silvio's going to have to get a little bit more creative with the Acceleratle maneuvers, just because Tweek is keeping up with it. And wow, that up B literally just killed. Oh my god. Acceleratle back up, though. That's 2 in a row. Oh, little wait on the punish. Definitely trying to wait for Tweek to flinch, maybe, and Tweek just not giving him an opportunity. Ooh, I like that roll. I like that roll. Tweek looking for, again, a flinch. Jump from the ledge into the side B, side B. Mad unsafe, point blank. Mad unsafe. Bounce is going to be kind of nice. Not really a lot of projectiles flying around with these characters, but the side B on Pyra are definitely going to be mad nice to get rid of that.
Tweek is doing a good job edge guarding and keeping Silvio away.
No doubt. Ooh, try to hit him with the nonsense, with a little bit of BS.
Yeah. Is it fair to say that Hero's not much of an edge guarding character as much as he is a character that's meant for the air/middle of the stage?
I would say that Hero finds a lot of his strength in putting the opponent in situations where they need to take time to get to him, so as for him to find, yeah. So he can find things like the side Bs and the menus. For when Hero is edge guarding, it's because it's probably like the last stock of the game, and it's like I literally can just punish something, right? Like that's the idea with Hero.
Yeah.
Largely, if Hero gets somebody off stage, they're going to be pressing down B at least twice, looking for what they need. That's a good little heal there, getting a little bit of I can't believe that heal might have actually put him in combo range to get hit by down tilt up air. That's kind of nonsense.
Tweek is looking to close this match out now.
Ooh, good drift there. A little bit of an awkward positioning. The frame advantage on that neutral B as well. Actually very good, even point blank.
That parry gave plenty of time to get some frame damage in.
Good punish. That up B, it may be relatively like neutral on hit, but if you have a move as big as Hero side B, you can whiff punish that joint. Ooh, I like the patience there, but this is the position. This is so difficult for Hero to deal with.
Tweek wants to close this out, just needs to make sure that Silvio can't use any of that magic.
Very smart up B though to try to avoid that the side B designed to cover the landing. Love the down tilt, little low profile action, a little bit of Shoto down low forward. Get back to the stage. I'm gonna look at a neutral get up grab. Never mind, didn't go for the grab, but he did go for the neutral get up. All right, psych up on the field. Next hit's gonna hurt. This actually, next hit could even potentially kill depending on the move. Yep. Not quite strong enough though. The forward air, even the sweet spot, not gonna do it. Good cover on the roll. Get the forward throw, little Shoto throw action. That is a kill. Hits that timing every time. Not the easiest thing to do. Very, very, very good, Silvio. And hey, I mean, you know what character we're looking at. This is not over.
Far from it.
All right. Nice little 23, looking a little stale.
Silvio's looking to make a comeback.
Like that in air.
He's doing just
catching
that.
The double jump. He does not have a jump here. Oh, parry is huge, but not quite ready for the punish. Gonna get the psych up. Does actually get it off. A frame 1 activation. Long animation, but frame 1 activation. The next hit could hurt. Silvio knows it too. He is waiting on a hit. He doesn't quite have a move that's going to consistently kill here, so he might go for a... Oh, that's unfortunate. No. Yeah.
Oh.
Just barely. Just barely enough. Very rough.
That was so narrow.
But the earned for...
Have you guys seen the upsets today? Yeah, Lagiakai over Yoda, Super Spicy over Merc.
Yeah.
What's going on today?
Yeah, Mercury and Yoda Cage was to qualify for top 12. And Mercury did take that set, by the way, by a score of 2-0. But how many times have we seen that in grand finals of this very tournament? Mercury moving on to face Josh the Gamer in loser's side, by the way.
God.
And it will be Beast after that loss who will have to avenge Citadel's elimination at the hands of Horny for Friendship.
Horny for Friendship, Horn for...
The Ken.
The man who made Tweek switch off of Pyra onto Diddy. I think that's the first we've seen of that Diddy in this venue. He's a legend.
I believe you're right. Yeah, nigh untouchable on that one. But here we go. Welcome to Top 8 here at CodeName Bears. And to Pokemon Stadium 2 we go for game number 1, Tweek versus Lagiakai. A big test here for the unranked Wolf from Philadelphia.
Here we go, already putting on 65%. Lagiakai starting off with the basic Wolf stuff. He's looking kind of like Jacko right now. I don't want to like jinx it or anything, but he's absolutely perfect with the execution right now. He's getting some good damage. He's just waiting for Tweek to rebuttal, and he's waiting pretty patiently to do so. He's doing some good work right now. There we go. Tweek fires back with a double F tilt. Trying to keep at the ledge. Good spot dodge. Trying to get back into center stage. This is so tough though. With Mythra holding back, playing defensively, that frame data on her forward air just does so much work for her.
I mean, you just get so much off of being able to control the space in the air with your buttons as Wolf. What happens when a character does it better and just has better closing speed? I mean, just that initial speed that Mythra gets off the jump is so huge in being able to leverage advantage. And Lagiakai is going to have to deal with that. And not just that, but really with one of the cleaner really spacers and movers, really all-around players that the game has to offer in TSM's Tweek.
That's definitely true. I mean, Tweek is not like any other Aegis I've seen. He plays super patiently. It's what people always talk about Aegis, and they're saying, okay, what if this character played defensively to be the best character in the game? And we see it right here. Tweek plays super patiently, waiting for Lagiakai to throw out any options, but Lagiakai is just playing patiently right back. Oh, there we go, the outside switch. That's not going to take a while. The DI from Lagiakai has been on point today.
I do feel like maybe taking the time is a result of being in Philadelphia and having a knowledge of how this region generally plays. We do not like to wait around. We do not suffer foolishness. We don't suffer camping. We're playing a fighting game. We like to fight. I mean, that's what
out here.
That's what it is. The fighting city of Philadelphia. You've watched Rocky. You've seen it, but you have watched Rocky.
I have watched Rocky.
Yeah, okay.
Hang on. SD from Tweek. But Lagiakai taking the early lead.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, it could be shortened up in about 3 seconds, but this Wolf staying around at 179, and you know what? I'll give him 6 seconds. That's double what my expectation was.
I mean, this is where we've seen the Tweek Aegis struggle the most, is closing out stocks, right? I think he's kind of confused in that limbo of when should I use Pyra and when should I use Mythra? You know, they're at 215, and Wolf shouldn't be living this long in this matchup. I think he's just struggling to find the confidence to go for these kill options.
I'd say the time to swing away with Pyra is around 200.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't like to opine all that often. I feel like that's a safe bet, but nevertheless, it's going to be that stock finally getting closed out. 3 minutes in, you have to respect really the resourcefulness of Lagiakai to last that long.
Exactly, he's playing his super up to the knuckle. Oh my gosh, huge backer coming out from Lagiakai. Let's hopefully find the edge guard. Oh, that's a huge catch with a jump. Let's see if he can find the 2-frame. Oh, unfortunately, he misses it. That's the one problem I've had with Lagikai's game. Like, he just misses these ledge traps and these 2-frames. Which could close him so many early stocks, just unable to find it. Tweek has Lagiakai at the ledge once again, able to use that laser and dash trap to get back into center stage. Tweek just kind of giving up stage control for free right now. And Lagikai's taking full advantage. There we go.
I mean, when you have stage control, you have to use it. And yeah, that's Lagiakai retreating to the platforms, not necessarily where you want to be against the sortie, but then again, you feel like
there we go, the 2-frame! Just like
got it.
Comp skirts, but in a good way. Just finds the 2-frame there, and he takes the
It's so huge, and really with down smash, remember, you didn't even have the 2-frame with it. It would just connect below ledge.
Exactly.
So that's just one of those advantages that you have. Basic Wolf fundamentals, Lagiakai leveraging it against one of the best players in the world, going Mythra here. And I mean, certainly we've seen this this character and this player upset in this venue before. In fact, in this very round against MPG just last week.
Lagiakai is definitely going to the approach that FPG was. He's not worried about his percentages right now. He's just sticking to his game. If you go up against these top players saying, oh, there's such a big skill gap, I'm going to lose, you're going to lose. You already lose before the set starts. Lagiakai going into this, this is just any other player. If I stick to my game, I can win this. And he's doing a very good job so far.
If you're able to fight, you're able to win. Lagiakai exemplifying that here and has an advantage in terms of damage. And the laser right to the face. Okay, you want to approach me? I got the trigger finger ready. Hang on.
Oh, okay. A little overzealous with the down smash there. Lagiakai still holding on, 73%, getting juggled by Tweek here. Nice landing with the Nair. This is where you want to punish when that Pyra comes out. You need to take full advantage of it, but Mythra back online, trying to keep Lagiakai, put him off stage. There you go with the forward air. This is going to be such a tough house to come back from. There you go, the early recovery.
Hang on.
This game. Tweek at 119. This is prime Wolf kill confirm percentage. You can find the stock here with almost any means necessary. Oh my god.
That Wolf Flash is going to get caught one of these days. Tweek is too good to not be able to catch on to that. However, 139, are you able to make it back? Lagiakai standing on the edge and posing as ever, but it's going to be the Pyra. Finally smelling blood in the water and finding the time to strike. And it's Tweek that takes game number 1.
Damn. Just barely taking that game number 1 with that down air to up air. Lagiakai was doing a very good job of keeping Tweek on his toes. Tweek just barely finding it in the end, just barely getting that nice little confirm. Just kind of recognizing that Lagiakai's going to be playing super safely and just jumping back to the ledge, trying to reclaim center stage. So he catches him junking there, and he takes a stock just like that.
So now going to game number 2, you can definitely not fault Lagiakai for wanting the run back, knowing that that was winnable, but you're not just playing Tweek, you're playing Tweek who's adapted to you. You had 4 or 5 whole minutes to get used to your game style. I mean, Lagiakai needs to bring something special here if they want to make this happen in this game too.
Listen, Lagiakai's been doing a very good job of setting the pace so far. I think Tweek, once he learns what pace you're trying to set, he plays that pace super well. Already he's getting that damage on that 48%, fully recognizing Lagiakai just wants to get to the middle of the stage and shoot some lasers. He's like, I'm not going to let that happen, bro. I'm playing Mythra. I control any side of the stage whenever I want. As long as I'm in that advantage state, you're not going to be able to touch me whenever I feel. There we go. Ladder combo from Tweek, putting Lagiakai already up to 108%. Oh my gosh.
Gotta love DLC, don't you?
Listen, man, this is really just this is just Roy on drugs sometimes, you know, like the ladder combos, using those F tilts, those forward airs to keep him at ledge. Oh my gosh, the Terry again. Yeah, Tweek's got the download.
Yeah, that's 10%. Lagiakai, I mean, gotta respect him for getting in through this point, as we mentioned prior, and as we saw prior, beating Super Spicy in order to qualify for this round and taking out both Rondor and Yoda Cage in order to qualify for top 16, only dropping that 1 game to Yoda Cage and Super Spicy on the way here. But yeah, this is just a player who's a cut above, who's won Super Majors and has come here back to the roots, really.
Oh, back to the roots.
Yeah,
back to the bottom. Good lord.
In order to make it happen with a new character, and yeah, Lagiakai is just feeling the full fury of Tweek now.
I think this sets out apart the PR players from like the mid-level players, like are trying to get out of the mid-level players like Lagiakai. It's like he doesn't have that second gear just yet. Like he's like super well. He was playing at his peak. Oh no! Oh, not the foots! Oh no!
It was always going to be that way.
That was mean.
Yep.
Come on, Tweek.
I mean,
come on.
This is someone that we knew. I mean, this former number 2 in the world and still top 10.
Top 5.
Top
5th right now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, actually, yeah, the second highest ranked player in the United States behind only Light, and perhaps with visions of a spacey Imba. I mean, this is nothing to shake a stick at. I mean, multiple wins over Zamba at this point. But that's what we're talking about. This kid is doing everything, but the target has always been on Tweek's back. The sword of Damocles hanging over the king's head. The sword is now in the hands of Mythra as we go to winners finals, best of 5 territory, starting at Pokemon Stadium for game number 1.
There we go. MBG already starting out with the big damage. Tweek obviously getting out of the combos with that foresight, but just Tweek's playing this patiently already. I guess you fell out of touch against the Megaman, you got to get the feel for it again once again, right? MBG already, he's in the game, he's feeling good, he's getting his damage on, but Tweek is just pushing on with that Mythra, running straight through all these projectiles he's throwing at his face. Here goes that dash tag, sending MBG already off stage 2. We're sending this neutral switch, so it's going to be really weird for him. Oh.
Going with the Pokemon Coliseum music, you gotta love the mod pack, baby. And the Pyra out, knowing that you want to get damage, and I mean, you want to just get this Mega Man out of here. I get it. It's a loaded baseball, a little bit of weight to it, chance of breaking the bat. doesn't mean that doesn't give you an excuse to not swing for the fences.
That's 100% true. Oh, MPG trying to go for the Jonky Sploinky there, trying to get the the air dodge with the metal blade. Not able to find it though. It's gonna. This is like to say what's more impressive, saying that you beat Tweek or saying that you hit the Yonky Sploinky on Tweek.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely say that. We saw shades of that last week in the MPG's winners semi set against this very character, which MPG wound up taking by a score of 2-0.
Oh, there we go.
Of course, the adjustment, as we mentioned prior, was made by Tweek immediately after that, 6-1 in grand finals, and then the reset. It was a 3-0 at the end of it all. But I mean, MPG is going. This is the thing. You'd think that Tweek doesn't remember by now just how that made him feel. Like
no,
losing to this Megaman.
That has been rumbling. This shit has been boiling, stewing inside of him. He's ready for this rematch. He's not going down to this Mega Man again, or at least that's what he hopes to believe. But MPG is not going to let that happen. Already taking the first stock of winners finals. Very good stuff.
About 2 minutes in, a moderately paced game number 1, but it is indeed first blood going to the Delaware Mega Man.
There we go, throwing out the back air once again, getting more damage on. That Pyro forward air, just barely not taking it. MPG sitting with his full rage.
He's out of a jump.
Hold on, he's fine.
Yeah, no, we saw that jump animation in the ledge, and yeah, that's going to be a jab at the ledge from Pyra. Is going to take stock number 1 off of MPG, and relatively even, all things considered. But then again, it's just as a tie goes to the runner in baseball, you got to think that experience is going to win out in a set like this, just considering the stature of who we're talking about, a top 5 player in NA and Tweek.
I mean, that's the thing, though. That's the thing that some players need to get out of their mentality. Is like, oh, this player has this history. This player's done beat this player. Okay, but I'm new. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm good at this game. MPG, he has all these wins with these top players because he knows that he may not be at that stature just yet, but he has the ability to take them on. He already has a Tweek win. All he has to do is stick with this consistently and just looking at this as just another difficult opponent to beat. This is not Tweek. This is just some guy playing Aegis who's pretty good at Aegis. Yeah. That's how you got to look at it. I mean, it's working out too. Here we go. The Yogi Sploinky.
There we go.
Yogi Sploink.
You gotta love that. And the up tilt, not quite going to be enough to get the kill, but impressive technical aptitude from the man from Delaware. You gotta love it from MPG. And you're gonna catch that too. It's an up smash.
Sploinky.
Pointing to the skies. That's exactly where my career is going, at your expense. And MPG with 2 stocks in hand.
There
at 139%, however, far from over.
Oh! Just barely catching the Pyro up air with the saw blade. MPG trying to get more damage. Oh, there we go, the down throw. Not able to find the forward air, though. MPG trying to build this more damage before he gets knocked down to his last stock. And Tweek's just kind of shaking up right now. He's sticking on the Pyro. I don't think this Pyro's going to be able to take the stock, though. He's just keeping his Pyro out in whatever way he can. There we go. The Mythra switch once again. Maybe he can use his speed or these aerials to get back in against MPG. But just damage going up and up, already putting Tweek up to 49%. And this is where Tweek is really trying to struggle, just taking the stock off of MPG.
I mean, he's so good at leveraging those projectiles and using that win box. I mean, it puts you in such a panicky situation. I don't care who you are. As soon as you see that little magnifying glass come out, you clench up just a little bit.
Yeah.
And even though this is a relatively slow game number 1, it has not been lacking in action by any stretch of the imagination. The efficacy of MPG's offense matched only by his efficiency on defense.
He's alive.
And still at 197%, Mythra not able to get that kill off of the top of the shortest
there
ceiling in this competitive moveset. Not going to find the punish result.
Grab. That's huge for MPG.
Gonna look for the hard knuckle.
There we go.
Tweek has seen that before. That wound up being the piece de resistance for MPG, and the last set that the MPG won.
Pellet! This could be huge for him. Oh, he's just barely missing the ledge trap though. MPG at 126. Okay, that Pyro Fair finally taking it. Tweek at 126. Definitely don't count him out though, but MPG looking pretty comfortable right now. If he finds a single Mega Man confirmed to take this stock and take the game.
And 126%. I mean, I'd be switching off. I'd be switching off like 30% ago if I was Tweek, but then again, I'm not Tweek. That's why I'm commentating. So we're going to, yeah, no, that man gets paid. So going to see the Flame Sword. You know what? I've got I've got me some disjoints too, says MPG. Certainly has not shied away from using them, though they have not been as prominent, I would say, in this particular set.
Oh, MPG's trying to close the stock against Tweek. Getting a little flustered right now. It's okay, though. He's still hanging on. MPG trying to get back on the sledge. There we go. The tomahawk grab once again, throwing Tweek off stage. You're at 162. He's trying to find the sledge guard. Oh, just a huge air dodge from Tweek. Sitting back on the ledge once again. Oh, the forward air from the forward throw from Tweek. MPG trying to come back from the stage. It's going to be so scary. Delaying himself with the rush. Let's see if he can come back, though. Holding this neutral situation. The forward air is not going to take it. Yes, it is.
It is. And
Damn.
MPG taking game number 1. Familiar territory here for the Delaware man. And gotta think that this is just looking a little too familiar for young Gavin here.
Game 1 going to MPG.
Yeah, so I will say, I mean, Tweek still grinded it out. Obviously, practicing every single day. The last tournament that he entered was actually up in Howell, New Jersey. Our good friends over at Platinum Star, in fact.
Platinum Star Weekly.
Platinum Star Weekly, you know, hosted by Rivers, great dude. Made it to grand finals and beat him in the reset after losing to Rivers in winners final by a score of 3-2. Rivers still counting himself among the best that the world has to offer, and certainly one of the proudest sons of the Garden State. Tweek, hailing from the southern part of the state. Won't say exactly where, but it's a nice part of the world. And nicest jersey as far as jersey goes.
It was
Anyway.
nice, though. MPG getting this ledge trap. There we go. Just tried to yoink. Didn't find the sploink, though. It's all right. He's hanging in there. There we go. Tweaking more damage in right now. Trying to find MPG lacking. But there we go. He's putting out. Oh my gosh, the shield pressure right now. Oh! Never mind, he's not dead. Okay.
Throw it.
My fault, y'all.
Brought fist to a sword fight, and coming out up top, it's going to be this Pyra Mythra getting taken to triple digits. It is best of 5 here, so do have a little bit more room.
Okay. Catching the jump from MPG. Very good stuff. The classic downer to up smash. Tweek reclaiming that lead. Seeing him in his first stock at 100%, but MPG just having to find a small little confirm to take this game back in his favor. Ooh, there we go, though. Tweek just pushing his advantage with the Mythra. Doing so much damage with these Mythra combos right now. He's looking super clean. Oh, that leaf shield catching and landing in the air. Oh, the S smash just barely missing on MPG, though.
Yeah, that blazing end, more importantly, did not. So, again, it's utilizing those spacing tools however you can. Obviously, you have all the power in the world, but you also need to be able to win neutral if you are Pyra. And MPG, I feel like, getting caught on flat ground a little too often against the red-haired swordswoman.
I think he's just really struggling. Once Tweek finds the lead, he's just really struggling to find close the stock against Mythra, just running all laps around him. You can't really get his setups on a character who's kind of just like floating around him. He's just always on the just moving, on the move, throwing out hitboxes at all times. It beats out most of his projectiles. Like MPG's just trying to figure out this Mythra, but Mythra is just constantly moving back and forth, trying to bait him into throw out an option. And Tweek just doing such a good job of keeping MPG on his toes. Good lord, man.
Looking for the F smash, but Mythra was out. The quick enough button to put a stop to all that, and that 122 has yet to lose a single stock until just then. And it's a full stock lead here for Team Solo Mid's, the pride of Team Solo Mid, I will say.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair to say.
Yeah, I mean, Tweek's been that good since the beginning of this game.
He is that guy.
I mean, he is that guy, making it to grand finals of the only Evo that's for Smash Ultimate, and grand finals, super majors, just winning super majors. Obviously, what else can you ask for in terms of a resume? You are top 5 in the world. You're nearly untouchable. You come out to these tournaments grinding away in order to improve and in order to win against the best that the world has to offer. And you need quality competition in order to do that. Credit where credit is due to MPG for providing just that. But he needs to do just a little bit more.
Oh my god, Tweek!
If he wants to win.
No, that's not going to take it, though. But damn, that was kind of quirky. That was kind of cute. Okay, Tweek. Oh, there we go, though. MPG still sees himself alive. I love MPG. He never gives up, no matter how bleak the game is looking. He never gives up. There we go. Dropping the Metal Blade there, trying to find it. Oh, there we go. The back air out of shield. MPG's just moving right now. Sending that Metal Blade on ledge once again. We've seen MPG in these situations before. Especially against Tweek specifically. He's still in this game. Let's see what he can do. Nice forward air to catch him jumping out of shield. Oh, the up air. Trying to air dodge out of there. Oh, the dash attack, though. I think that's a misinput.
I mean, you got to be able to take advantage wherever you possibly
the
can.
up shield. There we go.
Catching him on the up smash. And, yeah, it's MPG getting so much mileage off of just winning advantage. I would think that most of this stock is going to be spent on Mythra. But, I mean, just because you're getting tagged around so much and carried all over the place. And at this point, Mythra has enough kill power. But we are, in fact, going to see the Pyra. Okay, so the fire has been put out, and one has been lit under Tweek. As we're going to go to one game apiece. Certainly not ready to give up on the Aegis just yet.
My fault. Hold on. Gotta figure this out.
It's all good. Hey, you know what? MPG has to figure this out as well, because getting caught just a little bit too often, especially in the neutral game. What worked for him in the prior round simply did not here, and it was a faster paced game too. It was one where Tweek was able to really get the advantage that he was looking for initially, and MPG was not able to utilize the game plan. What was the biggest adjustment that you saw from Tweek between games 1 and 2 that really allowed him to take over that game?
Game 1, he was just trying to feel it out. He gave MPG way too much space, and MPG got all the damage and confirms that he wanted in the world. Game 2, Tweek's like, okay, I'm back in your face, I'm playing aggressive, and there's not much you can do about it. I'm Mythra. Mythra is kind of duties on Megaman when she's playing correctly, and Tweek was playing correctly. He still is playing correctly, too, putting that damage onto MPG, not letting him land, not letting him get set up for the life of him.
Yeah. And an interesting choice going to Northern Cave, and MPG obviously liking that stage. What do you think the rationale is here?
I think the rationale is that if he sets up onto that platform, he has a little more place to kind of get started. That offstage game is going to give him a little more place to breathe. Maybe MPG can back onto the stage and get more of the stuff that he needs, his MPG shenanigans, per se. You know, he wants to have this place to play his game, but Tweek's not letting that happen. Maybe this stage is going to help him do that. Oh, there we go, though. Setting up the Metal Blade, trying to keep Tweek on his toes. 20%, though. Tweek is just unfazed by all this little damage he's taking from MPG. It's the real setups that you need to stop, and it's working. He's stopping them from getting started whatsoever. Oh. The rapid jab.
Yeah, no, at ledge, that is absolutely brutal. Oh, looking at just firing off in the face of that Megaman. Not going to find the mark, but it is going to be the up smash that winds up taking it at 156%. And MPG has only allowed 28% to get taken on to the Aegis. And all of a sudden, those guns firing just a little too quietly in the face of the blades of the Aegis.
There we go. Putting on some more damage right now, setting up that Metal Blade. Nice, that Leaf Shield coming through too. Just Tweek getting back on the ground, pushing on with that Nair. He's doing a lot right now. Down tilt to up air, trying to catch him landing here too. Oh, but MPG landing with that forward air, very good stuff. Trying to keep Tweek on the ledge, but just Tweek is just pushing MPG's not letting it get comfortable. That's the thing that MPG tends to struggle with. If he can't get comfortable, if he can't get his setup, then he starts to fumble. And Tweek is just completely aware of that and not letting this kid do anything. If he can't touch the ground, he can't play Mega Man. And if he can't play Mega Man, he can't win.
It is a troublesome predicament here for the young man from Delaware, as Mythra is going to be deployed yet again to have to dispatch this robot.
Here we go, though. Power come out once again. There you go, the forward air. Once again, Tweek up 3 stocks to 1. MPG just kind of struggling to find his comfort in this matchup. He's struggling to find an answer right now. Like, Tweek found his answer, and he's really struggling to find any rebuttal whatsoever. It's going to be tough to come back from. That's definitely for sure.
It's troublesome. I mean, they have shared the building a few times in the past. I mean, really, the only other time prior to CodeName Bears just last week, where that collision and double down just very recent. Actually, excuse me, only at collision. Tweek, of course, making it to grand finals. MPG placing 33rd in that very tournament, holding shield there. And yeah, that's the thing.
My God.
You can't blink in the face of this offense, and at 169%, you need this kill yesterday. MPG not being able to find it. And again, it is the patience that Tweek is playing with that's causing MPG so much frustration.
That's definitely true. Oh, there we go, the SD from this week. But we've seen MPG come back. It's going to be such an uphill battle. It's like we've seen MPG needs a new answer. Like, his game is a good game, and it works against a lot of players, but against this character and this player, it's not. not really working anymore. You need to find a new strategy, a new approach to deal with this. You can't just stick to your classic, like, throw down the saw blade and pray once he gets near me. No, you need to find something new.
You're also not getting the mileage out of Leaf Shield. You're not connecting with those aerials. You haven't been connecting with those aerials, really, for the most part, throughout this set. And that's unfortunate. I mean, you just need to be able to confirm these stocks way sooner if you are MPG. And this is a character that has given Tweek a few problems in the past. Mars, in fact, used to counterpick Megaman very briefly against Tweek. Every now and then, we used to see that that Mars Megaman come out, and it took Grand Finals, Winners Finals sets off of Tweek. So this is something.
There we go.
This
is
is
a landing. MPG's back in this.
It's something that MPG has to familiarize himself with. But what made Mars's Mega Man so effective was the fact that he was able to hit those back airs so effectively. And again, putting out the fire, Tweek is going to go up 2-1 in this set against the #1 in Philadelphia.
I mean, damn, that was what I confirmed at the end there. Tweek pulling this out of his mind. I think MPG is good at kind of closing the gap to bring those last stock situations, but he just needs a more consistent way of playing. Like, that clutch factor is not everything. It's a good clutch factor, and it's working out, but it's not closing games. You can't rely on my clutch gamer mode. I need to find a consistent way to play the game. I gotta keep myself in the lead. I can't just hope to come back from 3 stocks to 1 and then somehow cheese the game out at 215. That's not gonna happen every set. Yeah, it works from time to time, 50% of the time maybe, if that's being generous. But you gotta play his game.
Yeah, and this is what's, I mean, you were talking about what separates a top player from a mid-level player. MPG is very quickly cementing himself as a top player. But then again, there's that little bit of a level beyond, isn't there? That consistently making top 8 at Super Majors, where you're in Grand Finals, where you are intrinsically woven into the fabric of this game's history. That is what Team Solo Mid's Tweek is. And MPG has to face off against really one of the best players that this game has ever seen. Secondary character or otherwise, that can be damned. You're fighting Tweek. You need to step it up. You need to show how you have grown from the past week. You cannot rest on your laurels from that winter semifinal set. You need to show what you've got, and you need to show it right now. You need to adapt or die, and we are going to see what MPG chooses here on Small Battlefield for game number 4.
I think MPG's trying to press. He's not really worried about stuff anymore, just trying to get in and get some damage on Tweek. It's working a little bit. He's getting more than 33%. He's just trying to find his openings against Tweek, and Tweek's not really letting it happen as easily as he did anticipated. There we go, throwing out the crash on. Getting caught out with the up. He got no jump online. He's so tragic. He makes it back somehow.
And that's the thing. MPG utilizing the jump just a little too early. Every time we see him go, off stage, we see him frame 1 jumping, and Tweek is catching on to that ever so slightly. I mean, young Anthony here needs to be careful of how they're recovering.
Unfortunately, on the board.
Certainly needs to be careful of their DI after getting hit mid-stage with that sword of Pyrus.
There you go. Mythra putting that damage on once again. MPG putting up the high percentages, just needs to close out the stock against Tweek. He's just letting him hang out these high percentages way too often. And this Mythra is just putting so much on him. He needs to find an answer to this Mythra. This Mythra is doing everything to stop MPG from playing the game. I think MPG is slowly but surely finding how to get in this Mythra's head.
That's the thing. It is a puzzle that Tweek is presenting. MPG, one of the players that can figure out a way to solve it. But that's the thing. MPG is good at finding those answers. Tweek is exactly as good, if not better, at changing the question.
There you go. Exactly. Tweek is using that pressure too. He's just keeping MPG back off the stage, going a little too deep. MPG not really able to find a punish there. The big foresight getting the dash tag, sending MPG off stage once again. MPG has been sitting on this ledge basically 90% of the set. He's been setting off stage against Mythra and getting caught up by Pyra at the ledge. And once again, in the 3rd game in a row, you're at 3 stocks to 1.
You know, if there is any player who is able to take something positive from a set like this, it is absolutely MPG. He's one of those guys really does not let losses get him down. He celebrates things like this because of the opportunity to learn, to grow, to get better. It's what's allowed him to get to the #1 spot in Philadelphia, and now he wants to go even further beyond. He certainly welcomes challenges like this, but my, oh my, are lessons like this painful, especially when they come at the blade of the ages, wielded by one of the game's best players of all time.
Here we go, though. MPG's trying to close the stock. It's just not looking very good for him right now. As Tweek is just sitting comfortably, trying to get as much damage as he can on MPG. Sitting on his last, probably the last stock of the set, probably the last stock of the set. It's not looking good for him. Here goes the Pyra is out right now. Tweek's just looking to close out this game. MPG just doing everything in his power to close. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Finally closing the stock. We've seen him come back from these. Back in that winter semis last week, we've seen him win these. It's just, does he still have that comeback factor? Does he still have that dog in him?
I mean, Vince Lombardi used to say, we didn't lose, we just ran out of time. Sometimes that's just how it is. You take on too much damage, a stray hit just kills you. Certainly, you know, Pyra is able to do that right about now. We've seen Mythra do that in this set, in fact, especially in that last game, number 3. But nevertheless, MPG, it ain't over till it's over.
Wait a minute.
Gonna see it. Leaf shield on deck.
Wait a minute. Okay. No jump. There we go. Okay.
Gonna give him the smack. Gonna give him the stock here. MPG sitting at 134, but it's a time. When is Tweek going to put a stop to this? Will he put a stop to this?
I don't know, man. We've seen MPG win these. It's going to be a tough. It's going to be an uphill battle 100%. It's just getting back from this ledge and getting your damage back on again. It's getting that Tweek back up to this kill percentage. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
MPG, wait a minute. Uh-oh.
The combo.
The grab,
beautiful way.
Oh, the foresight. He's missing the F slash though.
Tweek. I mean, MPG just took a lesson there. Not pressing the button was the right answer. Catching that landing with the grab, and it was well done. But you were talking about, you know, being able to just pump the brakes just a little bit. Sometimes all you need to do is tap it, and then immediately rolling forward, and then catching MP.
This is real. This is the big leagues. This is CodeName Bears Grand Finals.
It's certainly not the first time that these two have faced off, but then again, the first time was last week. He has faced off against Megaman prior to this, but the consistent practice against a character like this and a player of this caliber is certainly going to help both of them. Iron sharpens iron. We'll see which one breaks upon the other. Welcome to Grand Finals here at CodeName Bears 339. Call sign twitch.tv/bros_calamity, the Pokemon Stadium 2 for game number 1.
Let's get right into this. Tweek starting right off the bat, trying to get this, pushing on this advantage state against MPG. MPG trying to set up, he's approaching this more aggressive, like he's not worried about getting those crazy leaf shields set up. Instead, just wants to get this damage on Tweek. He realized his last set that Tweek is fed up, right? He's not want to deal with MPG with Megaman anymore. He's saying, I don't want to deal with your BS. I'm just here. I want to play my game. I want to keep you from playing your game. Oh, there you go. They're trying to set up. MPG already at 100%. Tweek is just playing super patiently, super aggressive around MPG right now. He's not sure what to do. MPG, he's still looking for an answer against Tweek. He's just still kind of playing the same game. I think Tweek is letting him get away with a little bit too much at the beginning of this game. And there we go. Oh my gosh. Metal Blade into forward throw. Did we find this?
Yeah. I mean, Tweek knows better than anyone. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. At some point, you just have to realize, look, no matter what character you play, movement is going to be basically the same. The fundamentals of the game are going to win through, and you do need fundamentals in order to win against the best players that Smash has to offer.
Here we go, though. Tweek just pushing on MPG again and again. MPG, he just looks lost at this point. He's like, we rarely see MPG, he's such a good player in this region. We rarely see MPG sit back and think, damn, what am I doing? What is it? I don't know what to do against it anymore. Like, he's getting shut down every turn. Oh, his Hell's Mike. Oh!
Beautiful!
Never mind. Damn, there you go. Amazing edge guard. And he's back into this. I was saying, too, he might not be feeling himself right now, but he's back into the game. Evening up these stocks.
It was an informed decision, but you don't think that... Do not make the mistake of thinking that Tweek is going to give him that every single time. Recovering just a little too high. And MPG able to catch him out, going above the hitbox, above where it would have deployed anyway, and utilizing the hard knuckle in order to get that kill. But sitting at 121, you're still very much in danger of letting this game get away from you, especially when the person sitting under you is Pyra.
Here we go. Oh my gosh, here. Tweek just waiting for MPG to land, waiting incorrectly to tail up the stock with the Pyra. playing super patient. There we go. Seeing him wave into the platform. Tweek up a full stock, and that Mythra with the metal blade in hand, he's just chilling. He's just, there we go. Pressure, pressure, pressure once again. The back air upbeat, 42% right off the bat, and Tweek is showing absolutely no sign of slowing down.
Yeah, but MPG fighting his way out of the corner. I mean, so it's a full stock lead here for Tweek, but then again, I mean, MPG has never been one to quit on a game, never been one to quit on a set. And that's what keeps him in pretty much every single situation. We've seen him absolutely steal games from top players before. And certainly it can happen here. But my oh my, are we going to need to see something special from the young man from Delaware.
There you go. I think MPG, like, he has the comeback factor. He has it in it. He needs to have that comeback factor online all game. It's like he's doing a good work right now. He's catching Tweek off guard. He's getting this damage on. He already has him at a high percent. There we go. Closing the stock. He's at 109. Maybe he can close this game. It's going to be a tough uphill battle once again. We see he's already had this battle 3 different times in the last set. Let's see if he can close it out. And maybe the 4th will go better. Maybe the 4th time's a charm. We'll have to see.
I mean, Tweek is just so good at staying in the exact wheelhouse, not getting, not in danger of getting those wind slashes, controlling the air with that Mythra Nair, and really just keeping them just at bay to not get caught with an up tilt, and certainly those powerful swings of the sword from Pyra going to do their damage. It's going to be Tweek taking game number 1. TSM FTX Tweek doing as much as you possibly can in order to nullify Mega Man's game plan. It really just makes you wonder what answer young Anthony has for this Mythra.
The thing that I'm seeing is that MPG is playing crazy aggressive and fast and getting good combos when he's down 2.5 stocks. He needs to play like this the whole game. Like, I love MPG, I love his clutch factor, but there comes a time where Tweek's like, okay, bro, we get it. You can come back, you can bring me to last stock, I'm still going to kill you with Fire Forwarder, I'm still going to set my fleet loose to the ground, I'm still going to win this game.
Yeah.
It just, MPG needs to play like that, push the gas all game. This is a top player. There is no playing steady and still getting the win. This is no just sitting like, oh, playing super normally. This is, you need to go, you're all 100% of the game.
And that's the thing. I mean, it's so hard to keep that energy upon you. And yet, keep in mind, this is MPG coming out of losers bracket. Last time they played in a grand final set, the score was 6-1 after Tweek reset the bracket. And I mean, that 2-0 win for MPG, it's something that you can be proud of, but it's not something that you can lean on. That's going to last you a whole week, and guess what? It was a week ago. Now you've got to step up and perform and show Tweek, TSM FTX Tweek, what you have learned and how much you have grown.
The fifth best in the world. In North America, not really EU.
Yeah,
no shot at EU.
You know, fair enough, but then again, I mean, Glutoni is above everyone in the U.S. according to the rankings. So, something to be said about that, but nevertheless, we're talking about someone
Oh, no!
I mean, he brings his best, and he demands your best, even with a character that might not be his full-fledged main.
It's coming along, though. We're seeing it's working. It's coming along. He hasn't quite gotten the kinks yet of the Pyra Mythra stuff, but just, never mind. That's all you need. That's all you need. Pyra down there. You got it. She needs it.
And we're seeing now just what Tweek's game plan is. We're still seeing this character do
wait a minute. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Getting a little bit.
There we go.
Because that's how it's pronounced, Glutoni. So, sorry?
It's Glutoni.
I mean, well, if you want to pronounce it the French way, which means French, it's Glutoni. So,
really?
Yeah, Gluto.
I don't believe the French are lying. I'm tired of this.
That could be true as well. Either way, we're
anyways.
Yeah, either way, we're going to see now. I mean, what has Tweek been doing so well in this set? Just been keeping him really at sword's tip length. Every time you see him press a button, he's at that space. It's so well practiced. Still rushing down, still getting in MPG's space, and is so good at oppressing this Mega Man to the point where he can barely get off 50% of his offense.
See, this is the thing I've been saying, though. Mythra is just so good at getting... She's so fast. Her airspeed and her ground speed are so insanely fast. She can just get around all of Mega Man's tools. Like, Mega Man sets up a wall, but what happens when you have a tiny little, like, mosquito that just flies around your little wall? You can't do anything about it. You can't stop her from getting in. Once she gets in, she gets all that damage on you. Oh my god! MPG, what's going on with this edge guard right now? Okay, the back throw. This could be huge for him if he can find this ledge trap here. Trying to keep this down air. Oh, no, find the ledge trap though. Oh, he grabs the metal blade. Oh, the SD, unfortunate SD from Tweek. And once again, we see Tweek. This is like the 5th game in a row where MPG's at 158%. Yeah, he could somehow bring this back. It's going to be, again, an uphill battle. I feel like tired, like a broken record stating at this point.
You have a small target to hit, and you're pretty heavy. So maybe you can survive a few of those hits, but certainly not one like that. You land on the platform, and a sortie is waiting for you. That is how they eat. That's their breakfast, bro. Come on now. So that's going to be 2-0 for Tweek, and now it's MPG's is going to have a little bit of a rough time, a little bit of soul searching here, going right back to Pokemon Stadium 2, and frankly, I can't really see anything else being the answer.
I think, like I'm saying too, it's like the answer for MPG, he's relying way too heavily on waiting for Tweek to come into his stuff and he's playing his own game. He has to accept Tweek is not going to let you play your game. So you need to play his game. You need to get you have to change up your game plan. And like MPG, your setups are good, but they're not working. You just need to get the damage where you can, find it where you can. That's how you're gonna win this out, man.
And the thing is, I mean, being able to get in and press buttons at the expense of Mythra is going to allow you to get those setups later on. Anything that you can do to make Mythra err from her game plan is going to be so crucial, and that's what MPG really has yet to realize. You're getting a little bit of that chip damage with the lemons. You're getting, you're starting to get those combos a little bit, especially those drag down bears and those follow-ups, but at the same time, you need just a little bit more, and you need to hit it a little bit more consistently because this Mythra has been torturing you in neutral.
100%, there we go. Rapid jab at the ledge once again. Tweek trying to find that up B there. There we go, landing with the leaf shield. This could be huge for MPG if you can find a conversion off this reverse edge guard. Oh, again, he drops it. It's just MPG, you need to take more advantage of these setups, these small little setups you're going. You can't get too fancy because once again, Tweek has you at the ledge. He's looking to steal the stock from you. Forward throw coming out, just barely missing the ray of punishment. Tweek can close the stock any way that he can. Oh, the metal blade coming out, though, landing with the nair. Tweek just waiting. Just the patience from Tweek is just so good. Forward throw coming out once again. MPG just so hard to come back from this.
Thing is,
oh my god, there we go.
The ability to survive to that high of a percentage that consistently is certainly a gift. And it's one of those things that, yeah, that is how you take games from bigger names. That's how you steal games and move on in tournaments. The ability to make it up to those big red numbers, because you are able to do stuff like that once you do get the stock taken off of you. Yeah, up tilt on Megaman turns out is pretty good. You're able to get you're able to recover via Angel Platform and reset neutral and get in, and all of a sudden it's a 2-stock game. It could go to anyone.
Here we go though. We're back to even percentage right now, but Tweek once again putting this pressure on MPG, sending him back off stage into the ledge. MPG trying to roll back. Yeah, there we go, getting more damage on. He's finally starting to find a little bit more of a comfortable footing. It's still going to be tough though, as he just, oh, there we go. That foresight again coming in so clutch for Tweek. That foresight basically saying, oh no, that's a get out of jail free card against MPG and his combos. So there we go, the metal blade in hand. There we go, the forward throw once again doing so much work against MPG, putting him off stage. MPG has been spent 80% of these sets just on the ledge. It's starting to get to him, and it's starting to get to me too, because this is not looking good for him. Oh!
You know, it is funny that you say get out of jail free, because you're not getting that for free. You do have to read it, especially just because MPG is so well practiced and is willing to wait every now and then and let you make the mistake of pressing that button just a little bit too early. MPG is a little bit
he wants to roll again!
But now we're seeing, you know what, a few shots to the chin and they stop hurting. It's going to be the up tilt that lets MPG return the favor this time. 2 stocks to 1.
No, it's not going to take it. Oh my god, okay.
Okay,
Great
surviving here.
Taking it. Oh,
yeah. That's what we're saying, that jump in just a little early, and that's a rough one, right? For MPG to have to give up on tournament stock, but certainly not out of it. It ain't over till it's over.
I think Tweek just kind of recognizing there he was getting a little too comfortable. You get up tilt, rolled from ledge, you got up tilted twice. It's like, okay. There still is a tournament to play. I haven't won yet. I gotta put the shoes back on. I gotta relax. There we go. The patient play is coming out once again. He's trying to get more damage on MPG. He's just trying. He's clawing. He's trying to get back out of the pit. He wants that reset. He wants to stay in this tournament. He's not want to go down to the 3-0. Tweek, I don't know if he's going to let that happen.
The North American PGR reads MK Leo, Spargo, Plutoni,
Light.
and then Light, and then Tweek.
Yep.
And you know that being ranked 5th eats at Tweek just a little bit. He wants to go higher. He wants to ascend to the mountaintop. He wants to beat the best that the world has to offer, and if he is going to do so, he needs nothing short of perfection here at CodeName Bears. Even if it's just a pile on to the character pool, even if it's just to grind it out against the best that Philadelphia has to offer.
Okay.
Whatever means to the end is necessary, is means worth pursuing. And MPG on last hit could be feeling the full wrath
no, the up B,
of
no!
Solo Mid FTX
Not
Tweek.
like this. Wow.
3-0.
How do you end the tournament like that? That Pyra up B from Ledge.